your friends.
Let's invite your friends, please.
Got to
Right?
show us your bunny. Show us the bunny.
Oh, the bunny. I don't have the bunny.
Does the granddaughter have the bunny?
Already been done.
Granddaughter has.
It is so freaking cute. I'm telling you. I saw a picture.
Aw,
It is cute.
that funny girl. That funny girl.
It's not really my fault. She was
never
playing with
your
all
fault.
the yarn again.
She what?
No, she was playing with
She
all
what?
the yarn again, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to crochet you a ball, and you can just play with the ball and quit messing up all my yarn.
Yeah.
Well, then she's like, can it have eyes on it? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I've got eyes and noses. I can put eyes on it. And then, it can have a nose on it.
Hang on, sorry.
Could you put a smile on it? And I did not put a mouth on it. I think once I had the eyes and the nose on it, it was cute enough. It didn't need a smiley face anymore.
Already.
But yeah, so I was just making her a ball, and then it turned into an egg, and then it had a face on it, so it needed floppy ears, and then it needed feet. And once it had feet, it needed to have a little bunny tail, and
oh my word, how cute!
And my egg turned into a floppy-eared bunny, and it
was quite adorable.
It wandered all over the property today. It was out on the porch for a while. It was at the dining room table. I don't know every place it's been, actually. I started worrying she was going to forget it somewhere because it was one of those things. Either she was going to forget it somewhere or it was going to be attached to her until she lost it entirely one day, taking it to the grocery store or something. No.
Yeah. So that all started from the egg?
Yeah. Remember the egg I made?
Funny.
Yeah, it started from an egg, and it's so doggone cute.
Yeah, it started with an egg, and then she wanted eyes and a nose on it. Well, once you put eyes and a nose on it, it doesn't look as eggy anymore. And I'm like,
right.
That looks kind of like a bunny rabbit. I put some floppy ears on it and give it some little feet sticking out underneath its egg shape. Give it a little.
I didn't give it any. Very pleased. I'm sure she was very pleased.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I can't show it to you. It's downstairs. Her. I haven't owned it since I did the finishing stitch. As soon as the tail was on, it was gone.
I'm sure.
No.
What'd you do to make the tail? What'd you do?
Oh, I just crocheted a very, very small bundle of chain stitches into each other, and then finished it off, and then used the tails to sew it on better and shape it. And I mean, come on, it's only that tall. Chippy, hippy, chicky egg. Do you want any of them to happen to look like a bunny rabbit? Just curious, because that's I can send you a picture here later of the bunny.
Can I do something quick?
What?
Can I say hi, Anne, Dorothy, red-haired Les, Joe, Dimitri, Shirley, Lisa, Julie? Hi, everybody! Because I miss everybody coming in. So
we hit the ground running tonight.
So hi, everybody.
There's a guy over when we get together at the clubhouse for our Friday donuts and coffee that loves to come in and do the good morning to you thing, with everybody. So cute. It's so cute. He's
I was thinking
800 years old or something, but he's
it would
really
make me sick as a dog, and I don't think they make. Well, they do make a low carb donut. Never mind. They're just not very tasty. But
you bought some of those, didn't you?
Yes, I bought some of those and ate them all at once and had a really, really bad experience from eating too many of them at one time. But I was thinking it'd be really nice to get donuts with the granddaughter one day this week. Since it's
that would be great.
And I realized today when they changed the time, which I did not expect until I woke up and saw that my cell phone did not match anything else. And I'm like, something's wrong here. But until that happened, Now I've lost what I was doing. Oh well, I'll do it the hard way.
That's why I'm so tired today, because I had to run so hard to get ahead of everything.
Yes, because
I
that
didn't
whole
do
hour.
everything, all the things I was going to do. I just didn't do them. And I took a big nap too, which was
Well,
delightful,
I
but it
did
kind
too.
of
I
meant
took the
that
nap too.
garbage didn't go out or anything.
oh boy, I got the garbage out. I scooped the kitty litter. I
I did
swept the
one
floors, and
1 liter box.
I got upset and asked to have the other kitty stuff cleaned up for me. Did some shopping, did some crocheting. Had the granddaughter for about 4 hours this afternoon.
Tried to teach her to skip, you said.
I tried to teach her to skip. Oh my goodness.
How did that go?
I hurt myself.
Oh, Ian. I'm not surprised. That was me in gentle yoga last week. I can do this, right? That's probably what you said.
I was waiting to see if I'd get pity or laughter when I said that. My right knee hurts so bad I'm debating grabbing a cane for a day or two. I mean,
yeah, we know how that goes though. Because
I
after I
went
went
to the
to
first hop and everything went. I'm like,
Oh.
oh,
yeah,
I might be too old to teach her to skip.
that was my
Oh.
gentle yoga experience too. Everything went crunch, grind, and then later my body said, "What the fuck were you thinking?"
Right?
Angry with me. It was so angry with me.
But see, she was singing "Skip to Malou," and I asked her if she could skip, and she couldn't skip. So I was going to teach her to skip because once a little old lady taught me to skip, and I went to do the first hop in the skip, and I went, "Oh my god, I hurt so bad."
Oh,
I didn't make it to the second skip.
I like skipping. It's fun, and you go really fast. You know.
No, there's this little glidey, hoppy, glidey, hoppy, glidey.
Yeah.
Hoppy thing.
When was the last time you hopped, Julie?
I have skipped recently. Not
Have
far.
you?
Not for very far, but yeah.
Well,
I
she
have
outdid
skipped.
me because I got a half a skip in and failed.
Oh yeah. I mean my fairy godmother asked me a few years ago if I could still skip, and I said, well, sure. You know, I mean, that's not something you ever forget. She says, no, I'm not asking if you remember how. I'm asking, can you?
Right.
Yeah.
And
And I said, well, of course, I'm
lose the
sure I
ability
can.
to.
She said, try it. I couldn't skip.
Mm-hmm.
I started laughing. I said, oh my God. Yeah, my shoulders went up and there nothing followed.
Yeah.
Everything else was anchored to the ground. And I said, well, look at that.
Yeah, pretty much that's how it felt.
Yeah, I like to skip. I like to gallop. Galloping is fun. Neuro.
Hey, Neuro.
I am way too young to be this old.
Yeah. I feel
I you know, it's interesting because I end up with some doctors are like, yeah, you're just, old and fat. But other doctors, usually female doctors, are like, okay, what's wrong with you? It is such a
Right.
nice thing because the male doctors are just like, oh, so you have arthritis in most of your joints already, and this and that going on.
Make it worse, Neuro.
And male doctor's like, oh, okay. And female doctor's like, why? And I'm like, well, no one's ever really cared to figure that out. And
right?
I've got a long enough list now that I don't want to know why.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because the male doctors just like nod and keep going. That every
I
female
remember
doctor's
one
been
male
like,
doctor just being like, I understand you're overweight and you're tired and you'd like there to be an answer. They just want to tell me it's all you, But I mean, there are things like fibromyalgia and stupid hormones that don't know what they're doing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Take care of yourself. It's just, but yeah, men tend to be more like, talk to you like you're a child.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that problem with paternalism and misogyny in medicine for sure. Though I will tell you, I don't remember the man's name now. Isn't that horrible? Because he was like one of the favorite doctors for interstitial cystitis patients. He actually was an oncologist.
Oh, wow.
Who also did
you can just listen
pain
to
management for his cancer patients.
Interact.
And an IC patient happened to be taking her sister for her chemo treatments. And he said something about pain management, and she said something about being jealous of her sister. And he asked why, and she said because she had interstitial cystitis and no one would treat the pain from it.
That's okay.
And this guy was enough of a realist. He said when he started med school, female doctor candidates would often raise their hand and ask what there was to do with cramps. And they immediately, he said, when he was started med school, they made fun of you for saying that you had cramps that were disabling. And they tell you about how women in Africa will give birth while they're working in the field to pick up the baby, put it on their back, and keep working.
As one does. Yeah.
And as one does. So he said, but then by the end of med school, ibuprofen had come out.
Mm-hmm.
And ibuprofen was like a miracle for many types of cramps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so instead of being told cramps were all in their head and they were exaggerating them, when we're like, oh, we have this wonderful drug, it's called ibuprofen, and it does the most amazing, all of a sudden cramps could exist.
Wow.
Until doctors had a treatment for it, they would make fun of you and assure you that it was in your head. But as soon as they had a treatment, so when this woman complained about her IC pain, he volunteered to take on pain management for her. And saw a major change in her ability, her how much she could get done in a day and all these other things, and was really, so he began to advocate for pain management for interstitial cystitis patients.
Well, yeah.
And became like almost every IC patient's hero. And inside of like 5 years turned IC into something that was real.
Like, it's just like people just can't imagine. I don't know why, if you tell someone there are open ulcers inside my bladder, can you imagine how that feels? I don't know why people can't understand there's some level of pain there, you know?
I can't tell you either, but
I mean,
one of the problems is apparently is very difficult. Organ pain is experienced differently, and it's really difficult when you ask a patient to describe it. And since they don't get consistent descriptions of how it bothers the patient, they just say, well, organs don't actually have pain.
Hey, Rouser.
Yeah, well, all the nerves all around him do.
So stupid. Just because they haven't experienced it, they don't think it exists. That's just so annoying.
There was another really famous IC doctor that was also much beloved. He knew that if you put, I think it was a potassium solution into a normal bladder, it would burn like crazy. And he decided that was the closest he'd be able to come to experiencing what it'd be like to have interstitial cystitis. And he did it to himself.
Oh,
good for him.
And was like one of the most wonderful IC doctors out there.
Oh.
Because he chose to try to see what it'd be like to experience it as close as he
simulated what his patients were dealing with.
And then treated it like it was a real thing.
Yeah, because it was a real thing.
Right. But so many women were getting so easily dismissed by doctors all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that they were lucky if they, you know, were even told it hurt, you know.
Good grief.
So,
good grief.
Yeah.
See you in what way? What?
I see you, Tessera.
See you.
I thought you were I thought you were hiding back. I didn't realize you needed to be hide again to tell you, because I thought you were hiding to me, so I was hiding. I didn't know I had to hide again. Sorry. I'll blame lack of sleep and
I can't hide because I put
grandmother
makeup
brain.
on. And if I put makeup on, someone has to see me. You guys said hello to Miss Sarah when you first came in.
What's really sad is of everybody on the show, she's the only one who puts any time in on her appearance. You guys
I'm old
should
as fuck.
appreciate the hell out of her. Look at me.
You don't need it.
This is how I dress
You're
for you
young.
today.
You have beautiful skin. You know,
It's not broken.
amazing shiny hair.
This is how I dressed for you guys today. Because
I appreciate it.
so
What does it say?
I do
careful
too.
about looking nice for you. Meanwhile, look at her with her beautiful makeup and her I mean, you can tell. Look at her hair. Oh, I mean, that wonderful, cute little bobby thing she's got going and the curls.
Yes, I just had it done on a couple days ago.
And me, if you can't tell, I could have just rolled out of bed and you wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, but I love it because your hair is never like this, and you have to try to figure out how to make it behave or anything.
Well, that's because it's this long. It just pulls itself down. It's like
I'm laying in bed all curled up, which is why y'all can't see me.
Yeah, it's cheating because your hair always looks nice in your picture.
It does.
Yes,
it does.
Your eyes are made up so pretty.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the last time they were made up, but
oh, you were that bad.
You saw me earlier, Lisa.
I took like a 3-hour nap.
I did. I thought you looked fine.
Oh, well, aren't you sweet?
Interesting.
No, I'm serious. Okay, this is how I dress 24/7, so I don't have a really high standard either.
I feel
you're a friend calling me on the phone. I'm not expecting you to look like you just walked off the red carpet. I mean,
no, I shared my porch with her today.
You what?
We've got.
I shared my porch with her for a couple minutes today since I had, you know, sunshine and dry weather. I could go out because I don't have a roof.
I was going to ask you guys what your weather was because mine was just rain with a side of drizzle.
Tuesday, they're calling for more tornado possibilities.
I had sunshine and it was like 62 on my deck.
Elizabeth.
So I sat out there in the sunshine and got fresh air, and I sat out there until my legs burned.
That is great. I probably could go out on my deck with a blanket. I was telling Lisa earlier, my poor doggy. He's been really I don't know. He's just. It's like he's scared to go out in the yard, and I'm wondering if there's been like because I know they see coyotes around, and I've seen raccoons around. So I wonder if they have been on the porch and in the yard because he'll go out there and he'll sniff the porch, and then he wants to come right back in. And he needs to go potty out there. Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
So, he's been acting so funny. And I did see some like deep kind of footprints in the, little like paw-size footprints in the soft dirt mud by the stairway. So I don't know what's going on, but he's just freaking out every time. Yeah, poor guy.
How do you get the wolf to pee there for you so the coyotes are scared away?
Wolf, can you come here? Oh, funny. Yeah, it's definitely
Ursula keeps things away, but in the summer to prevent encounters with like skunks and things, I will lock her on the front porch at night because I will leave my doors open and latch my porch doors and let all the air flow into the house through all the doors.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Because I have the whole screen porch thing going. Mm-hmm. And we had a raccoon poop on the front step.
Yeah, that's just so rude. I mean, come on.
It's like it knew she couldn't get to it. And it's like, oh, really? Just watch this puppy dog. And the worst thing was I walk out that next day and I'm looking down there and I'm like, what the heck?
People. Makes sense to me.
Because it was when the mulberries were all ripe. So it was like this dark purple with lots of seeds in it.
Elizabeth.
I know. It's my front step. And I'm like, what the heck?
It's just, I mean, the raccoons here are definitely as big as a dog or bigger. So I think that, they're probably scary to him. I mean, we have some feral cats around too, but, he wouldn't act like that about it. He wouldn't act afraid to go out there in the yard and sniff like he's been doing.
You
So,
wouldn't think I mean, he's got cats in the house.
yeah. And there have been
I
cats out there the whole time, and he's never acted like this. So,
Yeah, it's gotta be something else then.
I wonder. Ugh,
Raccoon, coyote, maybe you got a wolf.
well,
maybe
if
there.
he could pee
If we,
around the area and keep the coyotes away, that'd be awesome.
There you go. There you go. Put a little sign out there that says wolf.
Please be
Go ahead and
here if
pee.
you're a wolf.
wolf here
Yeah,
and
if you're a wolf,
welcome.
be
Keep
here.
coyotes away.
Yeah. Because I know
Wolf
even
might
if I
need a
put,
puppy dog too.
even when I put, what? El Chupacabra. um, even when I put a fence up, that's not going to stop anything because I can only put up a 4-foot high fence. So it's not going to do much of anything to discourage anything.
I
Yeah,
was
true.
watching one of those paranormal on tape things, and
Uh-uh.
this one woman who thought she had a chupacabra, it actually got hit by a car,
Mm.
so they got to run its DNA sequence, and it was a crossbreed between a coyote and a Mexican wolf
Oh,
that had skin issues.
oh,
And so it was kind of mangy, and that's why its skin looked all scaly and weird instead of
oh.
pretty. And then it was a cross between the two, so it was just kind of a weird hybrid with some skin condition issues, and that was all it was.
How
But
funny, poor thing.
it was the wrong bite for it to be a coyote. It was the wrong kind of bite for it to be a wolf, and
Huh.
it was
Huh.
not the right size of anything. And here's because it was just a crossbreed between them all.
Wow.
There's a big problem with feral dogs and coyotes crossing in Missouri.
Huh.
They'll all be feral dogs.
Yeah, we had that. I told you I saw that. What do they call it when it's a coyote and a big dog? There's a word for coy dog. I think they just called it
Right.
a coy dog. Yeah. I saw one of those and I was like, what the heck is that? It was wild. Oh,
Did I
Jason.
tell you guys about my fairy godmother and the wild dog that came up on her yard?
I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, yeah. She's such a pacifist. I mean, she catches bugs and puts them outside, even spiders.
Right.
She'll
Sounds
pick
like
them up and put them outside. She drives me
Mhm.
crazy.
Aw.
But she went outside one morning and laying on the deck was this dog, and it looked all beat up and stuff. So she got it some water and it didn't get up. So she was like, okay, this thing's really injured.
right.
So she picked it up, put it in her car, took it to the emergency vet, and carried it inside. And the vet said, oh my God, lady, that's not a dog. That's a coyote.
Oh.
And you couldn't believe that the coyote let her pick it up without biting her or anything, but she carried it and everything.
Ooh, that's
There goes
wow.
to being able to afford to heat my house.
Bit by a coyote. Jeez. Shoot, I should have gone out and filled up my gas tank. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, if my car would run, it would make a difference, but
Oh,
I'm still using the gas that I had back in December because it won't start.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Yeah.
Saves me a lot of money not running.
This is true.
Yeah.
Saves you a lot. Well, no, you can shop online now, so it doesn't save a lot of money that way.
No,
That's
you got
true.
paid a delivery fee, the delivery tips all the time.
Oh, I don't tip delivery people.
I don't know if they're lying. They all organized to lie to everybody together, but the people here say that the drivers for Walmart only get tips.
Hmm.
I don't. We pick up from Walmart. We don't ask them to deliver.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And today, my vitamins that got delivered by Amazon on my normal, subscription order.
Right.
Yeah, watch that punk pull up there, hits the bottom step, throws the box at my front door, took a picture, and got back in his van and left. And I'm thinking, punk, he didn't know what was in that box that he whipped across the
I
deck.
would complain.
I'm going to. I'm going to. It hadn't been far enough in the system yet for me to be able to lodge a complaint. It was still showing it was being delivered, not done delivering. So I have to wait for it. Had to wait for it to do the thing, and then I fell asleep, and then I'm here, and so yeah, I'll do it later. But I'm going to complain just because it could have been glass. It was a big enough
It
box.
could
He
have.
doesn't know what was
Yeah,
in
could
there.
have.
Right.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them. Well, I know here there's the people that pick up the extra. They literally get paid by the delivery, and it's not much. So they have to like pick up like 100 deliveries to get, $60 out of it, kind of a problem.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And if they're under those kind of constraints, I can see them going, I don't have time to walk this up to every house and get this done and be home before midnight.
Right.
Kind of frustration on their side.
Yeah.
And
I get
unfortunately,
it.
Amazon won't care about that part at all.
No. No.
Oh, yeah, you did pizza, right, Nero? Which sounds good right now, actually.
Yeah, Jimmy was doing delivery to make extra money. And
yeah. I mean, if I have them deliver, I do tip them well, but I just don't have. We do a pickup. We don't have delivered. We're too far out.
If I have Safeway or Fred Meyer or whoever deliver groceries and stuff, they make it really clear on the app that, this is your tip. It all goes to them, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean,
I ask them if they get all the tip or not. Because usually what I'll do is I'll put like $5 on the tip, and then I'll give them $10 or $20 cash, depending upon where they're coming from.
Wow, you're generous.
I am. I'm a good tipper.
But
I don't let the company know I'm tipping them. I tip them cash. I don't tip them on the company face.
I occasionally will do weird things though, like give delivery people snowflakes at Christmas.
It was if I didn't give them wet food.
I do that.
I have been very tempted to leave an emotional support chicken in my mailbox.
Oh, I would do that, but do it for Christmas. Don't do it just for, run of the mill stuff. Wait for Christmas and do it for Christmas. They would love that.
Well, she's gotten a snowflake every Christmas for a couple of years.
Aw.
Nice.
So, I could even get her one now and one later. So,
no cheese. I don't know how I would do without cheese, and I'm not putting my weight down on there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I can't tell you the last time I had bread.
Really?
I've lost track.
Wow.
I had toast today.
So sad to not have bread ever.
No, what's really sad now is when my son makes himself toast or makes himself a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And I can smell it.
Oh.
And I can smell the toasting grilled bread with the butter melting into it. And it's
well, 5 o'clock tonight. At 5 o'clock tonight, my husband says, "Are you going to make supper?" And I said, "Oh, are you sure you don't want to? I mean, I don't mind. I'll let you if you want to." He said, "No, I don't want to. But are you going to?" And I said, "Well, I guess one of us has to." So I made breakfast. So we had a frittata and toast.
I think I had scrambled
You
eggs
know, you can just put
sometime
cheese
today.
on a grill and let it melt out, and then it's like a little cheese cracker, and you didn't have to use bread. It's really good, actually. You can do that in the microwave too, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, I like my bread.
I do too, but if I'm trying to skip that, I
Oh,
say with cheese.
I would rather skip anything else but the bread.
Really? How funny.
I'm a bread baby.
I like really good bread. I mean, I appreciate really good bread, like really fresh, French or sourdough or something like that the most.
I like any kind of bread. I'm not fussy. Bread,
Mhm.
bread.
You go smell the donut case.
Yes, I would
Now I
actually.
will
Oh,
do that.
yes.
That's
Oh my
funny.
goodness. Jason weighs what I weigh.
That's a good idea,
Yes.
Nero, the way you did it. Oh, Jason, proud enough to put your number out there. Good for you. Good for you.
If I was 20 pounds lighter, I'd be proud of the number.
And he's about 6 foot tall too.
I know. It's like, oh, so he's nice and skinny, and I'm under tall.
I am too. I am too. If I was 6'2", I would be the perfect weight.
Right.
Yeah,
if I was
my
about
body is meant to be a
6'1",
linebacker,
I'd
I
be
think.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Philip,
I'm just short.
it was weird. I don't know if it's because he keeps pushing me not to weigh what I want to weigh.
Oh,
But at this
that's
last
right.
visit, the doctor looked at my weight and he said, well, your BMI says that you're still officially overweight, but those aren't terribly accurate. Because he and I have been arguing, I want to do like 155 and he wants me to do 170. And now I'm below 170. And
Wow.
and he's like, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. I have spent too many years obsessing, doing stupid diets, all kinds of shit. And now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to try to eat less and less often. And yeah. Because I mean, by this age, I feel like, I'm tired of all that obsessing over appearance except for my makeup.
Well, like I said, if I wasn't laying in bed, it'd be one thing. But by this time of night, I'm in bed.
Baker Joe. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
yum.
gained 60 pounds. Wow.
I'm surprised because the French girl said that the fresh bread that they got in France didn't make them fat like
Because
American
they had to walk
breads.
to go get it and walk to go back home.
This is true. This is true.
We
Lots of
don't walk
walking.
anywhere here because everything is so far away.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want one of those yummy croissants or those yummy, what are those cookies called? The macaron. You have to
Yeah.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah. And here it would be like a 35-mile walk. That's not happening. Even if my knees were good, I wouldn't be walking 35 miles to get a macaron or a croissant.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
My cousin has
Well,
2
without
new
a car that runs,
knees.
I don't have a lot of choice.
Yeah, my cousin has 2 new knees. He's so excited because he can bend both his knees now. And I think he
Ooh,
has at least 1 new hip, if not 2, but he's
Oh,
like,
nice.
yeah, so
yeah,
he's feeling good.
I guess. Maybe next
Mhm.
year.
I
Mr.
I
Russell?
almost I almost went for a walk today.
Oh.
I think I might go for a walk tomorrow. Well, it depends on how much my knee and everything hurts still from
Mhm.
skipping today.
Right?
Mm.
It
Right?
might be another day or two.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
Rouser, let me ask. You're 5'5" now, but how tall were you when you started? Because
Mm.
Right.
when I got
There you
married, I was
go.
5'9".
When I started, I was almost 5'8".
I was 5'9" when I got married.
My
Jeez.
doctor and I got in an argument over whether I was 5'6" or 5'7" the other day.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's why I told my doctor, I
Well,
said, thank
stout
you very
cookies, I
much.
haven't gotten any. Oh my gosh.
I went in there tall and overweight, and I left there short and fat. I said, I'm not liking you very much right now.
Mm.
Because when he took 4 inches off me, all of a sudden my weight mattered more.
Yeah.
Isn't that not fair? Hi, you're 3 inches shorter and 40 pounds overweight. Wait a
I
second.
only started out like 5'3 3/4", and I always just lied and said 5'4". Like that was going to make a lot of difference. But
Right?
Well, I was
now
like
they say less than
I was
that.
5'8" and 15/16. So I just rounded up to 5'9".
I just like to say that I'm built for comfort, not for speed. And I corner well. I do.
There you go.
Hmm.
I want to know more about this cornering.
Low center of gravity. I corner well. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I refuse to be crazy obsessed anymore. I spent way too many years of my life like that.
Oh my God, right?
Mm, way too many.
I probably actually, except for trying to become undiabetic,
Uh-huh.
after about 25.
You haven't opened them?
I mean,
Oh,
granted,
very
part of the
healthy.
problem was I had my son's dad actually preferred heavy women, and he bullied you into being heavy.
I need to find one of those.
I do too. I need one of those.
Yeah, you have a husband. Can I remind you? You have a
If
husband.
I find one who likes fat women, I can dump him.
I mean,
He's not fond of fat women, so I need a man who likes a fat woman. Somebody
Well, you're not
pushy in all the
all the
right
men who
spots.
don't like sex either. So there we go, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
tend to
kidding
find
there.
I
You
like
haven't gotten
frozen
into
Thin Mints.
Mm. So we all got issues, right?
wow, Earl 3. I think we need to make her an award, Lisa, for willpower.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Neuro. Did you forget they were there? 'Cause that's the only way I would not have eaten any.
Actually, for me, they would be fine until I opened them. As long as I could keep the box
Yes.
closed, I wouldn't eat them. But as soon as a box was open and a sleeve was started, I'd be the end. I'd be fine until the box was open,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
no,
Well,
yeah.
we're coming up on July. July is typically my Oreo month, so we'll see.
Why do you
We'll
have an
see.
Oreo month?
Well, because there's every few years, usually in July,
Sleep.
I have an Oreo thing, and I have to do a sleeve or two of Oreos with a quart of milk, and I'm sick. And when I'm on the verge of throwing up, I'm done, and then I don't do it again for another, 5 to 10 years.
Oh, weird.
See,
Well, this is year 5, so I'm due.
it's spring break this week, so I have granddaughter around all the time, and I think we need to have a breakfast morning with donuts.
The Pringles.
And I'm trying. Yes, it's the Pringles corollary. I like that.
On that one. It's right a
And-
science
and-
paper. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, does this mean that I do the good thing and I go get a Quest protein enriched, fiber enriched low carb donut? So I participate in spirit, but not in joy. Do I not get anything since they aren't very good for me, even because of all the processed stuff that goes in them? They might be a low carb product, but they really aren't that great.
Yeah.
So do I do the holy thing and eat plain yogurt and watch them eat real donuts?
No, I think you go
Oh
have
hell no!
donuts
You
with
take
her.
you get the real donut.
Or
You
do
get a
we
healthy one, like an apple fritter. It has apples
Yes,
in
it's
it.
got fruit in it.
No. Or do I do the totally crazy thing and I go to the donut place that makes the handmade extra gluten, chewy, 1.5 long johns?
Oh, do
And
the
It's
long
good
john?
too. I don't know what a
get
long
a
john is. But...
Boston cream long john with the homemade fudge frosting.
Oh,
Yeah, do
that's
that one. Do
good.
that.
Filling.
Do that one.
Amazing shit.
And
Yeah.
film it. Film it so that you've got it for later.
This whole continuum of holiness or
Exactly.
lack thereof there, and it's
Yeah, and film the whole thing so you can watch it later.
Maple bacon.
Repeatedly.
I've never had that. That sounds good
it's
though.
just like
Danishes. All the donuts. I like all the donuts, honestly.
The big issue.
Oh, I don't. Not macaroons.
Maple bars, yes.
The cream custard filled long johns and apple fritters. That's my thing right there.
I love, 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 love apple fritters. A friend brought them for me. The first time I ever had an apple fritter was after I'd had one or several miscarriages. I don't remember, probably the first one. And she just came over and sat with me and brought apple fritters and just commiserated and was fine with me crying and just was a good friend. And oh my goodness, I have had a serious love for apple fritters ever since. I
Oh,
mean, wow. Just,
never met an apple fritter I didn't love.
yeah. Well, the ones at Dunkin' are not good. They have no similarity to an actual apple fritter.
No, they really don't. They don't.
No.
They're not. They're
Not
they're barely donuts.
Mm-mm.
One of those things that they cover everything with that glaze.
Oh, I love ones that are custard and stuff. Yeah.
What is that place where they cover everything with a glaze? Every donut gets a
Glazed
glaze
donuts?
with it.
Agreed.
Are you
No,
talking
not.
about
I mean, it's not just the glazed donuts. The donut franchise. Every donut they make gets great Krispy Kreme. That's the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
Those are
my
kinda
God!
gross.
When they first came to town, they had this big advertising thing, and Krispy Kreme sounds good. So I went and got a dozen mixed Krispy Kremes, brought them home, and the kids and I looked at that, and it's like they're all covered in stuff. I mean, the jelly donuts, everything's covered in a glaze, and it's like, oh my God, that's disgusting. And they were gross. That was a
Yeah.
one time
They're
only.
almost like floppy. They're sad.
yeah. That's what I
Yeah,
was gonna say, Jason.
they're
That's when
weird.
they just come out warm, then they're good. But yeah, after
Oh,
that,
Krispy
not so
Kreme,
much.
I can't do them anytime. Ugh.
Mm.
I want to say the
They're
place
different.
down the road's
They're
called like
mostly air.
Frizzles or Friesens or something. But they used to have another place called the Donut Cafe. And then someone built this small standalone place and they got the one end of it. And they actually changed it to their family name. And anyhow, I was so disappointed when the Donut Cafe closed. I was like in mourning. And then I found out that they reopened under a new name. And I was like, oh, I can get my donuts again. And it was like dawn breaking. It was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
There were a couple of times in Tennessee that I had them delivered because there was a donut place that also made like breakfast sandwiches and stuff that would deliver. It was so exciting.
When we lived just outside of Grand Rapids, way down in Hastings, there was a wonderful little family bakery. And I used to drive down there once a week to get donuts and breads that I didn't make. Loved that little place. We finally decided to move, and we moved to Hastings so that I could be close to the bakery.
No.
I was so excited. We got all settled in, and on a Saturday morning, I went to the bakery. It wasn't there anymore.
Oh no!
It closed.
Wow.
I finally got I finally got there. I could have walked if I would have needed to. And the bakery was gone.
That is a tragedy.
Heartbroken.
That is a literal tragedy. Yeah.
It was. I moved there for nothing.
There's a place called Sparrow in St. John's here that where my daughter is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They do these ones with a pistachio kind of filling thing, and they're so good. They're amazing.
What is that, Lisa? People are asking.
Oh, that's just an almost finished chicken. She just needs her comb done.
So cute. I love it. I like the yellow, the way that
is in yellow.
Yeah, I like that yellow, the way that worked up.
Yeah.
It's almost like my little yellow chick. She just need 23 more.
And lost my heart.
We have had 3 now in a row that we've had 2 new ones in a row that did the weird patterns again.
They're so pretty. I love it.
They are.
This is the one that was a little weird, and it still kind of had patterny things going on at the same time.
Of course, none of them can hold a candle to my little Raven baby, but you know,
I need to get with Jason and get him his Raven baby, and
and you know what? My little 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old grandson looked at him twice Saturday.
Really?
And I thought, oh God, why didn't you hide that before the baby fingers got here? And I noticed him looking at it, and he didn't touch it.
Huh.
And I thought, oof, it won't be there when he comes back again.
Yeah, right.
We made the first round. I was like, oh my God.
I was putting together another one, and granddaughter said it has to have blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Look at how cute that is.
So it's got blue eyes and its little black beak.
Aw,
that's very
It's got a
cute.
little tilted head thing going. I love it when their heads.
I love the tilted head.
I do too. I love a little tilted head. The birds tilt their head frequently.
Oh yes, that's how, I think it's how they judge distance for one thing. By tilting their head, they see it different, and it helps their brains judge exactly where you are in 3 dimensions. And
oh, I never thought about that.
We had a really good local coffee place when I was just not far from me, like a mile from me, when I was in Tennessee. And they did bagels, and they had like all the different things that you could, all the different kinds of cream cheese and everything. So good.
Thanks, Elizabeth Newman.
Got to go play with the cats. Well, fun. Enjoy.
Yes. Kitty times are great. It was so funny. The granddaughter. Remember how the granddaughter played with asshole Kitty? And he was still sleeping today.
Oh, she did a good job.
Bad. He slept all night.
Wow.
Still sleeping. He didn't wake up until about 2 hours ago, which is just in time to not have anyone play with him, which was very frustrating for me. But
how old is that cat?
He's probably 8 months. They definitely need to get him neutered. And
also that's a very active age. Yeah,
it's a very active age, and then you add testosterone onto it, and it's craziness. My kitty's called Bitch Kitty.
Oh. Wow, Neuro, do you still have Bitch Kitty?
It was a feral cat. It wasn't hers.
Oh, okay.
She was just
serious. End up in the hospital over that. That's just
a blue green face.
Yeah,
it's so cute.
A cool thing with the.
I love it. It's got almost like a serape kind of pattern, to it.
Yeah, that's it.
Cute little face.
It does. It's
that was adorable. That was adorable.
It is.
I had nothing else to play with. That's what I was making the combs for.
Lisa.
Chickens. Yes.
But I love this.
That yarn would make a great dragon.
Really?
I think so.
Oh. Do you think the rainbow dragon would be really cool?
I do. I think that would make a beautiful dragon.
That's awful.
How big a dragon you thinking?
I wouldn't make it huge. I mean,
like Kitty did not.
It related to this, like 2 chicken-sized dragon.
Yeah, 2 chicken-sized dragon.
The size of my.
Think of how cool the wings would be with that patterning.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The thing is, the pattern will change. The bigger the thing gets, the different the repeat will look.
Yeah, because it depends on the length. Maggie and Letty, I didn't see you. Hello.
So there's that.
M&L, kind of like S&M. That's just me. Sorry. Sorry.
We only let her out on certain days of the week.
Right.
For good reason. For good reason.
Sometimes I forget I can be heard.
You know, we get a whole different crowd if she's on here too much. So.
Well, I'm usually talking to myself, so it doesn't matter. Nobody else hears me.
Right. We'd like to hear you. Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah, salt and margarine. That's right. YRG, salt and margarine.
Things
That's
we
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need.
yeah,
Don't need salt or margarine.
Oh, it's awful to be super allergic to now.
Oh yeah.
Says, baby girl, my little puppy.
Oh, when they go into heat, they're crazy. Yeah, they still need to get both of these two spayed.
Yeah, because they do get
what was
nuts.
certain salt and margarine about? What was that about? What were those words for? I missed it.
S&M was.
Oh.
I don't understand why salt and margarine cats became a thing, though. That kind of made me a little confused.
I like a little S&M on my popcorn.
Yeah, true. Popcorn with a side of S&M.
I don't know about you guys. I might be a little bit too young and naive to hang out with you worldly women.
Wait till you turn 70, honey, and become a whole new world.
That'll be the new goal, I guess, living to 70.
Yeah, 70 sets you free in ways you would not imagine before you're 70.
Some of us more free than others, so I'm just going to say, as over 70, I'm just going to say some more than others.
S&M's.
On my screen, I'm on the other side. Point the finger the other way.
Oh, see, on mine, you're this way, so.
Yeah, mine on the other way.
Oh, funny. Okay.
See, Jason says new alternative to M&M's, S&M's, and I said S&M's with sacred sauce.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
S&M's with sacred sauce. Darn it.
There we go.
You know, when you look at it this
I
way,
wonder if I can market that. Oh, I like the swirl too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost a swirl when you look at it from the top.
It is.
Very cool. That's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's almost like you did it on purpose. Oh, not safe for work. Well, you're not at work.
We aren't at work. Well, they are at work, but I don't pay them, so it's still not work.
No, it's not work.
So, they'd have to be.
Well, you know, if you mail us a penny once a year, it can be worth.
Yeah, see, I keep telling them they can have a raise because,
I will go.
honest to goodness, 20% of zero is still zero.
Exactly.
That's true. Hey, Adrian.
So they've been getting raises right along here.
Yeah, yeah. We just can't tell the difference in it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you work.
See, that's our fault for going with a percentage base instead of an actual pay base.
Yeah,
But when somebody offers you 20%, it sounds really good. Yeah, no, 20% of the take. Heck yeah.
Yeah, my writing mentor let me join her writers, do a memoir in a year thing, and she let me do it for free. But then part of the contract was if you don't get finished in that year or something like that, you get a certain percentage of it back. And so I was asking, so what is 20% of zero again? Just in case I need to know,
Right.
Yep.
Where else did you have this much fun?
Root canal?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
I set my sights low. Yeah. Am I this funny?
Depends on the evening and the gummy consumption.
Better than a root canal. I'm improving.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't believe getting my crown redone. It's like almost $800, and that was my part. That was my copay. After the insurance.
Yeah, it's
Did
why
they
poor
kiss you
people just
first?
have their teeth all pulled out over time.
Did they kiss you first, Julie?
Did they what?
Kissed you first?
No, damn it.
I hate getting screwed without getting kissed first.
They didn't even pat her on the
I don't know.
ass.
It's been so long. I don't even remember what I need before that.
That's true, Jason.
Yes.
I want a tiara to go with my crown, please.
Yes.
Mhm.
And maybe a nice
Absolutely. For that kind of money, there should have been a tiara involved.
You drilled, then with pliers pulled your tooth. You drilled in your own mouth?
Oh, God, no.
You probably really related
Although,
to that movie then where he had to do his own dental work on the island.
so the last toothache I had, I told my husband, I said, is there anything you want to get even with me for?
Yeah.
Now's your chance. He said, no, not really.
I hate mouth pain. Well, does he know that you keep trying to replace him? I mean, maybe if you told him that.
Yeah, he keeps hoping I'll find somebody who'll take me up on it because he keeps trying to find me somebody to talk to. I start talking to him and he's like, oh my God, aren't any of your friends available? Can't you call somebody? And I'll be like, no, it's you, for better or worse, remember? And he just groans. Sometimes he finds something that really needs to be done desperately out in the garage. Because he figures I won't follow him out there.
My dad spent most of his second marriage in his gun room.
And what?
I don't think I would follow him to the gun room. I think he'd be safe there. I think I would leave him alone in the gun room.
No,
Sometimes when I get really annoying and I'm talking his ear off, he'll start bringing the guns and the cleaning supplies out to the kitchen. Or not the kitchen, out to the living room next to me.
Oh.
I tend to shut up then. Just in case. Wouldn't want there to be any, accidents.
Yeah.
Because he was, had his attentions, disrupted. So I tend to shut up and let him be alone, do his thing. Let it
At least
be.
your dad did, like, he refilled and did that stuff right himself. That whatever all that's called.
He reloaded.
Reloaded, that's the word.
Yeah.
Refilled.
He even had his own chronograph where he could actually measure the velocity of the bullets.
I don't understand that at all, what that means.
And it actually would measure the speed the bullet left the gun at.
How can it tell that?
They have some fancy tools.
Wow.
It could tell by the amount of time it broke the line how fast it was.
Wow.
And so he would sit there and optimize by grain his loads.
Oh, interesting. Wow. How big or whatever you put in when you reload? Yeah, what does that look like? How big is the pieces or are the pieces or whatever?
I mean, the grains of the gunpowder, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like an anti-gun person, so I don't know any of this stuff.
You actually had a little scale and you'd weigh it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Grains are a weight, not a size like rice.
So you sit there. Yeah. So it was
your laundry.
I was not allowed to play with the explosive stuff, and I wasn't allowed to play with lead. But I seeded primers and I did the lubing on the bullets and did the brass caps at the bottom, that kind of stuff.
Huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, I went to a friend's house one time in Tennessee, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there's some." It was they were using this room for storage, and she was trying to go through and clean it up and organize things. And she's, yeah, I mean, my husband has some guns in there. One of those is the AK, whatever, all those things. I'm just like, okay, stepping away. You bring the stuff out, I'll help you organize it. I'm not getting near all that if you don't even know. Some of them were in cases and some were not, and it's just like, no, thank you. Seems a little risky.
Right?
I used to. I spent a lot of time with my dad out in the barn, in the gun room. Follow him around.
So glad my alcoholic father did not have guns. Well,
right?
I'm glad he wasn't in the guns, Seems
yikes, Neuro D. That's a lot.
Oh, I hired somebody to put my TV mount in.
No, you need a couple of good guy friends who live close enough to do favors.
Women can do it too.
Yeah, I.
Well, why would they want to?
I don't know.
Guys are good at that. I mean, come on, they got. I'm not going to say that. I forget I can be heard.
Do all the things. She builds things.
My son keeps stealing my cordless
I
drill.
told you how I do flat tires, right?
No.
Oh, I open the trunk. I pull out the jack and I lay it in pieces on the ground where it can be seen easily from the road. And then I stand there looking very confused. And some man will always pull up and say, "Do you need a hand, little lady?" And it's like, "Oh, sweetie, thank you. No, I've got this. My husband taught me how to do this once. Can you just show me which part actually goes under the car and which part hooks into that? Because I think from there I've got it." And without fail, they take you by the shoulders and they gently move you aside and they say, "That's okay, honey. You just stand right over here. Let me take care of this for you." And it's like, "I don't want you to get dirty. No, you stand right here. I've got this. I'll take care of this for you." And when they're all done, I smile and I tell them, "Oh, thank you so much. You're my knight in shining armor. Are you married? Will you tell your wife you saved a damsel in distress today and tell her that I said she needs to reward you?" And they smile and they get back in their car, and my hands are still clean. I put the trunk and get in the car and drive away. So all done.
AAA. That's why I have AAA.
I thank them so profusely.
A. Yeah.
And for 3 days, I even tell the creator, take care of that guy. He was a sweetheart. Take good care of him.
The last time we had to change a tire out on the road, Keith was pretty sick with cancer. I wasn't healthy, but one of the two of us had to change that tire. And I did not realize we didn't have the nice jacks that came with cars 15, 20 years ago. That now is this little turny crank thing that moves a millimeter at a time.
Oh.
And this is a Ford Ranger, so there's a lot of cranking to do.
Good to Sarah.
And it's 85 degrees. And I am not happy. And some good old boy in a pickup truck pulled up behind us and took over.
Nice. Yeah, well, there are some people at AA who could do it. They just might be drunk. I don't know.
Well, since knowing, the thing is, we had it. I did not realize all the stuff I could use it for back when Keith was around, I guess. But we had towing capability with our insurance the whole time. And they will also do roadside assistance. They will take care of flat tires, yada, yada.
Yeah, or like if you leave your key in the wrong way in the ignition and get sidetracked reading something on Substack so that your battery dies. That's what I've had to call. The last 2 times I've had to call AAA.
Jimmy locked his keys in the escape while it was running.
Oh, no.
And it's on my insurance. And
I didn't know you could lock keys in the car when it was running anymore. I thought they had overcome that.
He's very talented.
Oh, bless his heart.
Skills with a Z.
Oh, yes, bless his picking heart for sure. Oh,
I didn't know that was even possible. He is talented.
I was blessing his heart the whole way there because I had to meet them with my ID to prove that the owner was trying to get back into the car. And he's never bought it from me, so I had to be there to get it unlocked so he could get in it. We have had them out for his problems so much in the past year that the tow truck driver recognizes us.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
Her son is in Boy Scouts at the Methodist Church on Wednesday nights. That's how much I've seen her.
Good to have friends. That would be handy to have on hand.
Yeah, it is. But when you know them that well, it starts getting a little embarrassing.
I only know the UPS guy that well.
Oh, I miss my UPS guy from Blairstown, and he's retired even, so I would be missing.
Yeah, mine would be retired now too, but we
he
moved.
I was out taking pictures once when he dropped something off, and he got to talking to me about cameras, and he ended up friending me on Facebook so he could see all of my wildlife pictures. And so it was, and he would visit, he'd talk to my dogs, you know, if I heard him coming or I was out when he got there, I knew there'd be a 5 or 10-minute conversation. Which sort of shocked me because they have performance metrics, and it was just this nice, sweet, down-to-earth guy, you know. It's weird how many friends I had in that area because it's so rural there, but you know, like we were always out to eat, so we had these favorite waitresses, and I connected with them on Facebook, and she had a surprise child, and her other kids were teenagers. He's like 7 now, and yeah, just all these things, and it kind of all became much more distant since, you know, he's gone.
Yeah.
You don't follow those same circles, especially like the restaurant thing. You definitely don't go out to eat all that's
right.
Yeah.
But when you get to be mine and Julie's ages, you come up with a thing too that so many of my friends don't remember who I am.
So sad.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, it's
I don't have those. I just have ones who pretend like they don't know who I am when I see them. I'm sorry.
Well, mine don't remember their kids half the time, so I'm pretty sure they're not faking it. But yeah, I mean it's hard.
Yeah.
And I told you about the one, my best friend from childhood. I mean, we've been buds, God, since we were preschool age. I mean, 4 and 5. And
wow,
she's been in the hospital for weeks and got the police called in and everything because she was hallucinating from one of the meds they gave her.
Oh.
She called the police. I felt bad for her because she had to be really scared, waking up in the night, not knowing where she was, and scared enough to call the cops. Thinking she was going to kill her. But I also know that when she comes, got to her right mind after she got off the medication, that she laughed her ass off. Yeah, multi-tool for the win. That's right.
You heard us talking and now you see us. Why were we talking and you couldn't see us?
Yeah, how come you couldn't see us?
Like the voices.
You can't ever see me, but
Yeah, we see your lovely picture.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's half
It'd be really cool if there could be like a slideshow there and you could like do a morphing thing and you just constantly morphing sacred storyline stuff.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to try and figure that out.
I don't think you'd be able to do it on a Substack. But it'd be
really these
cool.
are good emotional support. You rub
It
the
would be
little
good.
wing and it just is very calming. And they're
wave?
squishy and they're soft.
Oh,
Wing. I said wing this time, not ear, like I did last time.
That would make a good
I
cat
really know
ear.
what it is.
That would make a very good cat ear. I'm going to have to remember that when I redesign that cat.
What's that?
Now, if you guys look below my little picture there, look down and off to the left. That's where my little bird's sitting. You can't see her because she matches the black background, but
That's where what is sitting?
my little bird, my little raven, Poe is sitting there, but you can't see her.
Oh, the
She's
Rosen.
black like the background.
Frozen.
Oh, I hate when that happens,
It's frozen
Sharon.
for Sharon.
Mine's done that before. You made some
I love
guacamole?
guacamole. What do you put
Ooh,
in
I
it?
love guacamole.
Yesterday.
So good. I never buy chips, so it's really hard to have things like guacamole unless I just want to do it like toy or something. And
Honestly, I can do guacamole on a spoon. I don't need chips.
I like the salty chips though.
Oh, I do too, but I can salt the guacamole if I'm desperate.
Yeah, it's true.
I can pour salt in my spoon and then scoop the guacamole.
Oh yeah, you could put salt in your spoon and then dip it in a margarita.
Oh, that would even be better.
Right?
Oh God, I love margaritas.
Margarita.
Ooh.
Sciatica too.
But the last time I did the tequila stuff was when I had people walking up to me for months saying, "Oh, you're so much fun."
I love that story.
It's like, do I know you? Yeah, that was very uncomfortable for months.
Love it. That is so funny.
Once in the Navy, I was sipping on a pint of tequila as I talked to my stepmother. And all of a sudden, I got to that point in intoxication where I realized I was not going to make sense for more than another sentence or two. And I very wisely said, Mama, I got to go. And left before that happened. And she could tell what was going on.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Because it's just like this sudden awareness, like, I'm going to be a slurring my words crazy person in another sentence and a half. I can't let her hear that.
Don't want to hear
Right?
Don't want to have to explain this later. I'm just going to hang up now.
Yeah.
I know sometimes we have to joke. I mean, it's our only defense against the pain.
Yeah.
The unrelenting pain. Yeah.
It's like today, it was a play on words, but it hurt feelings. My son has a cat that has pretty much kitty cat IBS. They're still trying to figure out what causes it. And she had like 3 puddle accidents in the living room. And then she had blown out over top of a litter box and had spatters all over part of the hardwood floor. And one of the rules is that since it's their cat and the rest, they have to clean that up. And I joked that I was having a very shitty morning.
Come on, that's funny.
It is.
I think they thought I was upset about it.
Oh my gosh.
And I was in some ways. Because there's nothing like going to some kitty litter and finding puddles of it everywhere.
I mean, who comes in and goes, oh, good, there's some more shit for me to clean up.
Right?
Hey, I was hoping. No.
It was kind of a rude awakening thing because there've been a lot of, she's had one other accident. So waking up to 3 of them and all of these other stuff everywhere, was like, holy geez, what happened here last night?
Was she headed for the liquor box? Liquor box. I looked down at the tequila and they came out with liquor.
That was the whole problem.
I love a liquor box.
If she had not done the liquor box, she might not have had the issue.
Yeah, the IBS might not be a problem.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
Now we know what's wrong. I'll have to tell them it's the liquor box.
Was she headed for the litter box? The litter box. Oh my gosh.
Or is it a liquor box and it has a totally different meaning?
Oh, that's true.
No, I'm just mad that I'm out of whiskey, that's all. Damn. That's That's what they call Freudian slip.
See what happens with a whole bunch of writers and a bunch of words? Look where it goes.
Which one of us was supposed to be steering this ship anyhow? I forget.
Nobody is steering. Nobody is steering.
Jason's like, here we are. None of us know how we got here.
It's Rose's fault for leaving us alone.
Oh dear.
They should have had us being supervised by somebody.
I know.
Not our fault.
That's Rose's responsibility. He's supposed to be here for the ship.
Because Rose is usually stoned.
Yeah.
He gets here.
Always hear him lighting this thing, don't you?
Yeah, always. Always.
All time.
My goodness. That's a lot.
Yeah, we can't be. Not be.
Noodle boobs, liquor boxes.
Noodle boobs, yes. On the liquor box, yes. Sacred sauce. I love that.
I'm starting to think maybe I'm a bad influence.
You know?
At a cheesy fun.
I'll let you know. I'll assess that. Hi, Kathy.
There's going to be so many in jokes in here by the end of the year of this that people are going to have a little manual. And when we discuss noodle boobs.
Yeah, all right.
And this is what Happy Bunny Time is about.
What did they call
it? I got it. You got to go back into all the old thingies and retitle them, Lisa.
You know, it's like you have this, like the legend on a map. You have a little thing. Let's see, noodles.
Noodle boobs. Okay. You know,
Happy
Bedtime on the Porch.
Happy.
You know, episode 27 at 1:14 in time. Noodle boobs.
Entire index of episodes. You guys realize that I'll have to go back and count, but we've got to have at least 200 episodes plus.
I have no idea. I don't do numbers.
I mean, we started this in
July.
Maybe end of July.
Lisa wants to know when we play Spin the Bottle.
When did we start? I don't
really remember. The bottle?
I don't remember.
It's like,
just the right kind of.
Thank you, Neuro.
Late July, early August.
I knew I loved Neuro.
And so
and Joe too, with the Saucy Sacred.
April, May, 5. So yeah, we're like 100 over 180 days probably.
Wow.
That we've been doing this.
How many months might that be?
That's a lot of cataloging.
Yeah.
I don't know
that is.
Up to it.
I'm just going to watch all that shit. Probably not me.
I've watched a few of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because I wondered, I have watched a few of them because I've laughed so hard when I wake up the next day, my mouth still hurts from laughing.
Oh, funny.
You know, my cheeks still hurt. So I watched them again to see, are they really that funny? Or, you know, was I like having a stroke or something in the night? Are they just being funny?
Laughing. Because like that night that I wasn't feeling well and I was listening to you guys, it was just hysterical. You guys were just laughing and laughing and laughing. And I don't even remember what you were laughing about but it just made me happy. You know?
I don't either.
Yeah.
People will ask me, say, "Well, you know, how come? You know, why do you do this every night?" And I said, "Because it's fun.
That's true.
I laugh with these people, and they're like, but you're just sitting there listening." And I said, "Yeah, and they're funny."
Sometimes. Well, I don't know. Sacred did tell me there was one time that Lisa and me and Robes were all gummied up or something. And that we weren't nearly as funny as we thought we were.
Not to the straight kid. Not to the straight kid. You ever been at the party and you're the only one sober?
No. Yeah, nobody's funny. And nobody's funny when that happens.
No. So
and you're like, why are they so amused? What am I missing here?
Yeah, there's been a few times I thought, okay, I must be in the wrong frame of mind because I am not catching the humor. So it may not be that you guys are not as funny as you think you are. It may just be that I'm in a sour mood that day.
Or it may be that we're not as funny as we think we are.
Well, you know what? If the next time it happens, I will take a couple of swigs of whiskey and I'll find out.
There you go.
There you go.
I can do that.
Are they funnier when I have a bit of a nip on? It's
right.
Oh, you did? You grew up around parties. My parents did not party.
Yeah. The only parties we had, for the longest time, my dad hosted the Pennsylvania State Police Barracks picnic. Because we had the barn and our garage if it rained. So there was lots of covered space and everything. Yeah. And there was the creek for the kids to play in, and there was the pond to swim in, and acres of mowed areas for different yard games and everything. And they had lots of liquor at those.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody was BYOB, bring everyone else's bottle. Kind of, I mean, and I can remember being absolutely astonished because there was this one guy, and as far as I can tell from gossip later, the guy's pretty much a drunk. He could play volleyball and drink beer at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's a skill.
His beer.
So there was no hold my beer.
That was a skill.
The saying.
Oh, right. Yeah. He's doing one hand for volleyball, one hand for beer. And was not spilling his beer. And I can remember being like 12 and watching.
Was he hitting the ball though?
Yeah.
All right.
He was like functional doing it, and you're going,
that's impressive.
And yeah, just sitting around watching a whole bunch of cops get drunk and barbecue all day is an interesting thing.
Rum, limeade, and
play
beer.
with their kids too. Skip and go naked. Rum, limeade, and beer mixed in a bucket of ice.
Now in Michigan, that's called strip and go naked, not skip. Oh, they changed it to skip and don't tell. Now there we go. That's why they had it skip and go naked instead of strip and go naked. Because they didn't want to go to strip and don't tell. Which could have been very interesting. I went to one of those parties once. My husband and I.
I don't know, Jason. It used to be you could buy that stuff near the Minute Maid fruit punch thing. But I haven't bought that kind of stuff in decades.
Well, if you don't do sugar.
Yeah.
You know.
I used to get it as an alternative to juice for my kids, and then it got so expensive. And stronger version of a German break. Limeade.
Oh my God, Neuro! I'm so impressed that you were able to spell that.
I'm not sure she spelled it right, but I knew what it was. Yeah, there's all these good ones that are like I forget what they call it, but like I've had them with like mango and wheat beer and a number of different things. So good. When you went to college, your parents gave you that. Oh, wow.
I tend to just drink shit straight out of the bottle.
It saves time.
Bottoms up.
It really does.
But my sister was a bartender.
Oh.
One year when I went home for Christmas.
I don't know.
Christmas Eve morning, she's mixing margaritas at breakfast. And I'm like, isn't this a little early?
No, it's good for breakfast.
I mean, 5 o'clock somewhere. Usually, I wasn't expecting at 5 a.m.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Bailey's and Kahlua is really good on Wheaties.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, makes a great breakfast, especially if you're hungover.
I'm not sure. I can't tell from looking at it how it's supposed to be spelled. I can't remember.
How do you pronounce it?
Like it's spelled right in Neuros.
It's what?
Hefeweizen. Yeah, I don't know. I just know when I see it on the menu at a bar place, I know
What is it?
It's a wheat beer. It's a light wheat beer.
Oh,
Sometimes it's
okay.
got a little citrus flavor to it, or
Oh, okay.
it's
Oh,
for
see,
people
if
like
it,
me who are lightweights about like we can't go, ooh, I want something really dark and nasty. Give it to me. I'm like, do you have any girly drinks that have like just like really light and don't taste hoppy? That's me. Yeah.
oh, see, and I just go for the liquor. I can't hardly do
Fewer
beer.
calories a lot of times.
Well, true. I mean,
Carbs.
I have a friend who is a brittle diabetic in Tennessee, and so she drinks things like, the regular hard whatever vodka or whatever, because that's,
Yeah, I
like,
don't like vodka either.
yeah, a lot of people, my daughter, she can drink these really dark, stout things, and I can, oh yeah, that looks right to Zara. Yeah. Um, she can drink, she loves the ones that are like a dark, chocolatey, coffee kind of tasting thing, and I can take a sip and it tastes good, but I cannot drink more than, like, several sips because it's just too much for me.
See, I watch too many murder mystery kind of things
Gimme.
because I'm looking at that and thinking, F.A. F.A.
Meaning
Weezen. All the Mexican cartel people, they talk to each other and say F.A. I don't know what that
That's
means.
chief.
F.A. is cheese?
Chief.
Oh, chief.
mm.
Okay. I was going to say, man, I don't think I'd be telling somebody in the cartel calling them cheese. But
Yeah.
chief, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Sounds a little safer. Yeah, that sounds a little safer.
Oh, see, that sounds like my daughter to Sarah. I'm just like, "Hey, Kimmy."
Ew. Yeah, see, beer to me is just bitter and filling. Why? I can suck a lime and still not be full, you know?
Means boss. Oh.
Right. Person in charge.
Hey, Kimmy. I saw Kimmy earlier today somewhere.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I
saw
wasn't
you
even
earlier
drunk. I
today
was
somewhere.
sober and I can't remember where. So how sad is that?
I just know the stuff that is, like, super hoppy that, like, my daughter-in-law loves. I'm just like, "It tastes like dirt. Why am I gonna take a mouthful of dirt on purpose?" I just can't. I can't. I'm not just not tough enough.
Yeah, the only beer I have ever been able to drink a whole beer is Michelob Light. The silver,
Yeah.
silver stuff. I can
It's
do one of
embarrassing
those
that
about
the light
every
ones
3
are good.
years.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
Uh,
but now whiskey, yeah, all day long. Tequila, oh my God. Cut the limes and hand me the salt, and I am ready to go on tequila.
oh.
Love that stuff.
I just am too much of a lightweight with alcohol. I can't really do a whole lot of. Yeah. Yeah. It's so
Oh,
funny
oh,
because, like, at first I thought because they sound cider, that sounds like it's a lighter weight thing.
yeah.
And then cider has, like, way more alcohol content than a beer. It's crazy.
I love
Really?
hard
Tasty.
cider.
Well, I don't drink hard cider. I drink, the cider that my grandkids can have. So
Oh, the apple
I
cider.
don't drink very
I
often, Kimmy.
love to get the hard cider stuff. That stuff's yummy.
That's
My
important.
drinking
Those are the ones
stories
I
are
love.
all,
Too high
you
in
know,
carbs and all that. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
my
Yeah.
drinking stories all come from the age of, like 20 to 50. And after that, I didn't drink a whole lot.
my drinking stories are like age 18 to 23.
They're kind of like my
I didn't
sex
start till I
stories.
was 50 at least. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
my drinking is like my sex stories. It's all memory.
Mm.
Yeah, it's fond memories. It's not anything recent. It's fond memories.
Oh, IPAs, I cannot do that. No, that's the ones that taste like dirt. Those are the ones that taste like dirt for sure. You started drinking ciders when you gave up wheat. Oh, does wheat hurt your chronic pain, Tessara?
It can do that for a lot of people. It's one of those kind of just you have to test it and see.
That's what I was telling my cousin. When I'm already in fibro flare or whatever, if I drink beer, it's worse. So that must be
Really?
what it is then. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
That's why I took off alcohol, Kimmy's, because I don't remember sex, so I might as well have something. Yeah.
Well, Kimmy, I do remember it. It hasn't been that long. I can still remember. So I guess I'm not at risk of Alzheimer's because I can still remember both alcohol and sex.
Oh, good for you.
I remember I've had them. Does
Yeah.
that count?
Showing off again.
Yeah, my memory's all right. I'm not going to complain.
That's what I've heard,
Hey,
Jason.
they actually did that test.
Anonymous.
The health insurance company did that test with me. I haven't been given that test before, but they did it to me on the visit.
The one with the clock and stuff?
With the clock and everything.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah. Oh, it was perfect. But
I hate you. I couldn't remember the words. I did everything right except for one of the words.
Oh, well, I gave myself I made a little sentence out of the words immediately.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I
need
don't
to know
remember
that
what the
for next
words were now, but she gave them to me, and I was like, for some reason it had children in it, and it takes a village to something children, and a village and children in it. I'm like, it takes a village to something children, and it was nonsense and everything. So it was really easy to remember those later.
Oh, that's
I
good.
just arranged them.
That was our bit.
And the clock was no problem. My son would have gone, huh?
I failed
all of
clock
our
one
children,
time.
all of our children will fail that. They'll be like,
Well, I
"Should I
failed
put it
clock
on a
one time.
digital?" But yeah. So, cream of wheat. I love my cream of wheat would be
I love
like
cream of wheat.
diabetes in a bowl.
Yeah.
It's like almost equal parts sugar to cream of wheat mix in the milk, and then you get it up to that just cooks milk
Oh,
cooked.
see, I make it with water, but then I add a little cream and butter.
No, I make mine in whole milk, only whole milk.
Yeah, no, I use half and half, and butter. Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's fattening as hell. But since I live in Michigan, it's cold here. I need the fat. I need the fat. It's cold here. Maybe that's why I'm so hot all the time. Maybe it's the fat content that I eat.
Maybe. Well,
I just put that together.
It's 10:00.
Oh, how did you react to it, Tessara? Oops, sorry. Yeah, it's time. What did it do to you the week? Oh, that's good.
Oh,
not good.
Okay.
No, that's not good. It's supposed to give you energy.
Yeah.
Well, that happened really fast, you guys.
It's been real.
It has. We love you guys.
Mondays we are off, but we'll be back Tuesday.
We'll miss everybody tomorrow.
So many ways. Yep. Bye.